What's up, nerds, and welcome. Today, yes, you and me, we are reacting to my followers' DCU hot takes. I did a poll on my Instagram story, asked you guys, what's your hot takes? You sent me some. Some of these I wouldn't even say are hot takes. They're takes, that's for sure. And yes, we are gonna react to them. There's like work in progresses. I do have to hold the microphone here. And also, the camera quality is a little iffy. I don't know what's going on. Besides that, let's get into it. That's nice, that's nice. Okay. They say that Superman stories are the most boring out of the Justice League. So you actually need to be kaboomed. I'm just kidding. I disagree. See, everyone likes to say that Superman stories are so boring and oh, there's nothing to do, nothing he does. Read just something that's not a regular schmegular issue. Let's read something like Superman for all seasons. Let's read something. Okay, you know what? All-Star Superman is really overhyped. I do give it that, and I actually don't really like it that much. Is that a hot take? Probably. We'll see. I do think that Superman Warworld is the best Superman story to low-key come out in like the last 10 years. That is what got me into reading Superman stories, and it's the comic that made me be like, wait, Superman actually has like personality, and he is like one of the greatest human beings to exist on planet Earth or in the entirety of the DCU or DC period. Yeah, he is. So I don't think Superman stories are boring. It's just that I think people don't know where to start with Superman that are interesting stories, because a lot of the mainstream ones are kind of like a more soft tone on Superman rather than the other stories that he has that are really, really good and are a bit more dark and gritty, like Warworld. Spoopy.Canna says Batman is overrated, is overdone, and we don't need the multiversal for Batman. Number one, you're right, you're low-key right. I do agree with you. I do think Batman is extremely overrated, but he sells, and that's quite frankly the most important thing in the world, right? It sells, you get money, okay? You get money. And he says that he's overdone. I do agree. How many solo Batman movies have we gotten, or adaptations, or Batman just blank point period? You have Christian Bale, you have Pattinson, you have Robert Pattinson's Batman, you have a bajillion animated Batmans. It's a lot, and I get that. The multiversal stuff for Batman, I don't really know what you mean there, because Batman doesn't really dabble. If you're talking about like comic-wise, that makes more sense, but if we're talking about live action, I don't really know what you're talking about. Yeah, so Batman is overrated. I think most people can agree on that. Like, he's, quite frankly, I would say more of the face of superheroes than Superman can be at times. Now, Eden Bershaw 1 says Superman is mid. I want to say is y'all are pissing me off. Like, y'all are really pissing me off, and you just don't want Hope Core. Like, this is an issue I've realized is no one wants Hope Core. All you guys want is dark, gritty, nitty Batman, Red Hood, evil super heroes. I want the boys. I want Invincible. Can we not be happy? Can we not have positivity in our lives? Like, what's up with all this? Superman is mid, Supergirl is mid, the entire super family apparently is mid because none of them want people. I want Superman to get some love. Like, guys, you're just not reading the right stories. And it's a fact. It's a fact. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is you in my heart. Orbit Nuts says DC's reboots hurt more than they help sometimes. And I would say this is, I don't know, this is really a hot take, but I did want to respond to this because I do agree. Sometimes with Injustice. Did you see how I just called Snyderverse Injustice? That's ridiculous. That's how much I associate that universe with the Injustice universe. Oh my god, I'm gonna get cooked for this, guys. Anyways, as I was saying, DC's reboots, so I'm going to assume that he's talking about the Snyderverse and he's talking about the Gunnverse, James Gunn. Quite frankly, we only had like 2 reboots, if you want to say, because I don't know if you consider what came out in like the 1900s, like cinematic in a sense, but I think that it's true because every single time we reboot, it is like, it's a different tone and it's a different take on these characters. And I think that so far James Gunn has been doing probably the best job at accurately portraying these characters. It's not that I dislike the Snyderverse, it's just I really do associate the Snyderverse with Injustice, and that's how it's been ingrained in my head. Leo Dablo says Hal Jordan should have been the main Green Lantern in the DCU before John Stewart, and this I think is a hot take. I think a lot of people will have a lot to say about this, especially Green Lantern fans, and I want to agree though. I think that Hal Jordan should have been the main Lantern, and then John could have been, you know, his partner or taken on the mantle afterwards, just because I think Hal Jordan hasn't not gotten a decent live action adaptation in ever. We're not gonna talk about Ryan Reynolds' movie. We're not. Cut. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because that was not peak. That was not good whatsoever. But what I do want to talk about is Hal Jordan in the comics. Powerplex, peak, him turning evil, very interesting. It's a very unique take, and I think that the Green Lantern comics are probably one of the best, if not the most innovative comics, and it's extremely underrated. And I do really like John, and you do see him a lot in the comics, but it's kind of frustrating that Hal has never gotten a good adaptation in live action, and that's something I would really want to see. But everybody just pray that we're even getting an adaptation, because Lord, I'm stressed for the Lanterns TV show. Moving on, the Blazer says that we don't need unknown character solo projects like Clayface or the Authority. I need the Flash. And I understand where you're coming from, but me personally, me, I have faith in James Gunn. Like, I think people, it's not clocking to people. Guardians were so irrelevant. They weren't even Avengers tier. I'm talking about, these were like F tier superheroes. And they are some of the most popular heroes now, right? Like, not only heroes, but they have comics, toy lines, they have a whole ride at Disney, people. Guardians of the Galaxy has a whole ride. I personally have faith in James Gunn, and I think he's going to utilize these characters for something. For him also choosing Clayface to be a different tone. Clayface isn't just going to be like, oh, a villain story. It's going to be a very unique take on the character, something we've never seen, and I think he's going to utilize the character to connect it to Batman somehow. But speaking of the Flash, one day, we gon' get it one day, we gon' get it one day. Now this one, Noah Gowen's comics, Noah Gowen comics, Noah, you say that Batman v Superman is not that bad. The regular cut is absolutely disgusting. It's vile, it's terrible, it's booty. The extended cut or the ultimate edition, whatever it's called, it was kind of peak, y'all. It really was. It's actually one of my favorite Snyderverse movies because listen, it is just fun. It's fun, it's entertaining. And like, again, to me, Snyderverse is more Injustice verse than it is like mainline verse. And I just had a good time watching it. I think the cinematography is beautiful. Like, one thing Snyder did is that man knew how to get a shot. You know how to record flying, combat, like he really got it like that. And it was really fun. I don't want to say peak, but it was fun. I know a lot of y'all beef with Batman v Superman. Let me know your opinion on that one, because that one I feel like I might get put on the guillotine. Prod by Christian says Nightwing is better than Batman. Now, see, me personally, I'm gonna agree with that because I'm a D1 Nightwing glazer. I am the Nightwing glazer. If glazing was a job for Nightwing, it would be me. But I do agree. Now, let me explain why I think this. I think because Batman has always been a character that carries so much grief, pain, and anguish with him. And I think Dick Grayson, Nightwing, is the one character that has sort of left Batman and turned out good, right? Like, he screwed up with Jason. Tim is just Tim. Like, Tim got it like that. And Damian is questionable, right? Nightwing, to me, he's always been sort of this combination between Batman and Superman. He's been this combination of some of my favorite superheroes since I was a kid. He's charming, he's handsome, he's young, he's brave, he's bold. Brave and the bold, get it. But he's also kind and compassionate, and he knows how to be sort of dark and gritty, but also kind of have this light shining in him that I don't think Bruce has. Like, Bruce can't ever be what Nightwing is, and it sucks because he himself knows that Nightwing is the best of us. It's the best part of him that he could ever be. So the Red Hood happens when Batman fails, and Nightwing occurs when Batman succeeds. But let me know, because I know a lot of y'all are Batman glazers, so I'm a little scared. Nicholas Hoult as Luthor was a better casting than Cornsweet as Superman. David Cornsweet, who plays Superman. No, you're wrong. I'm kidding. No, but low-key you are. The reason I say that is because I think David Cornsweet is the best casting for Superman since Christopher Reeves. I don't know what to say. I think he bodies Superman. I think not only through his looks, but his charisma, his acting, his ability to portray himself. If you see his audition clip, in the way he kind of swaps between Superman and Clark is beautiful. Now, Nicholas Hoult, I think, did a great job as Lex Luthor. I just think that David is truthfully one of the best Superman castings we've ever gotten. Flightless Life says Nightwing is overrated. You're about to have no life. Thank you. Don't ever disrespect my man again. Nightwing, you think Nightwing's overrated now? Just wait till that man gets a live action. You, yes, you, we, me, us are cooked. are cooked. You know what they're gonna say about me when he becomes mainstream? They're gonna say that I was never a fan, but y'all don't know ball, okay? Y'all don't know ball the way I do. The writer of Nightwing of the Leaving the Light series follows me on Instagram, so I know my Nightwing stuff. Y'all don't play with me, all right? Don't ever say that again. You will be banned. Mods, ban him now. Batman doesn't need a solo DCU film. He can be a supporting character. In the New Frontier. So I think this is rage bait because I don't know what else I can say. That is absolutely rage bait. Ryan, you're not gonna get me. To think Batman does not need a solo movie is diabolical because every single version of Batman is different in every single universe. Like Robert Pattinson is a detective, but then Batflick is more of a boom 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 boom, I'm gonna fight you Batman than, you know, using his noggin. So that's a very big difference. And so I do think we need a different take on the DCU Batman because we don't know what he's gonna be like. Is he gonna be a detective? Is it gonna be more that playboy philanthropist? I don't know. That's why I need a solo movie. Like, I gotta know what's up. And I cannot if we don't get a solo film. So there's that. Moving on. They shouldn't have reused John Williams' Superman score and made 100% original theme instead. I disagree. I can see why people think this and why they don't want it, but me personally, I loved it. And I think this is the first Superman movie for a lot of people in the modern era that is a more accurate take on the character than other things we've gotten. And I think using that score was just so like nostalgic, and I felt so hopeful when it came on the screen, especially the scene when Clark is saving or he's flying when that tower like falls down and there's like dust and he saves the lady in the car. Oh, that was so good. And he rises above the dust and in the score plays. I was literally like, this me side of me, bro. This me side of me. Like, I've been praying for times like these. Oh, so good, so good. Moving on, Tulin Wisman says that the Titans are not that bad, like the show. Also, the live-action Starfire was the best version we got outside of the comics. Now, don't piss me off. Come on, guys, don't piss me off. Titans was booty. It tried to be this edgy, gritty-nitty show that it didn't need to be. That's what makes Titans so good, or at least the Teen Titans, is that they are literal teens, or at the very least, people in their young 20s, right? They're not supposed to be this, like this edgy team. They're just not. I'm sorry. At the very least, like if the Justice League isn't this edgy team, why would a bunch of teenagers be this edgy team? I will say we got one of the best Nightwing suits in live action, probably the best live action Nightwing suit. Starfire was great. I do agree. I really liked her. I personally watched the first season or two. I just couldn't keep going. It just really wasn't for me. I didn't resonate with the show. I didn't like it. I don't like the tone, the direction. But Nightwing I really did like in the show. And Starfire, I like them together. I really like them together. M. Lero says that the lack of streamlined comic universe is why Marvel outperforms DC in most ways. All right, I'm going to put the phone down for this one. In what world are we living in? Does Marvel outperform DC when it comes to comics? Look at the top 10 solicitations. Look at the top 10 last sold. It's all Batman and DC stuff. It's literally all Batman and DC stuff. Maybe Marvel has one or two sneaks in there, but it's mostly DC and Batman. Like, that's literally what it's been, I think, for the last year or so. And to say that they don't have a mainline stream comic, what is the absolute universe, people? Like, guys, you're actually rage baiting me so bad. The Ultimate Universe hasn't touched what the absolute universe has been doing. Bro, absolute Batman is on his 10th printing, 11, I don't even know, we've lost count. It literally, and you can even see it in my background, okay, but I have a Wonder Woman 7th printing of the absolute Wonder Woman. Guys, come on now. Marvel has been slacking in comics. I'm sorry to say it, they really have. What I'm looking forward to the most is a new Daredevil run by Stephanie Phillips, I think her name is. That seems peak, but everybody else, what's going on? What's going on? Oh my God, I don't know what to tell y'all, but yeah, that I will literally show you people. It's a fact. All right, we're coming down to our last 3 hot takes. Y'all are really rage baiting me. Aquaman is overrated. Babe, Aquaman isn't even rated. People probably don't even know what his name is. He has no rating whatsoever. Maybe we're talking about the movie. The first movie that came out in Snyderverse was really, really good. And people were like, wait, Aquaman is actually cool? Like, he's relevant? That is crazy. But, he's overrated, babe. The guy is not rated. Ream Start says every comic run is just published fan fiction about the same superhero characters. You're right. You're completely right. Literally, no. Because if you really think about it, there are certain writers, I'm not gonna name names, who literally just self-insert. They do. It is really difficult to see when that happens because you can really tell. If you have some literacy, you can tell when someone is self-inserting themselves, and it's quite frankly the funniest thing ever. I'm sorry, it really does get me crack-a-lackin', but yeah, please don't do it. Please stop. Now I left the craziest hot take for last. YBC Mitchell says they should cast Kimsey as an extra who dies in the DCU. Me personally, I think that's a crazy thing to say, but you're right! They should! They totally should. DC, if you're watching, please cast me as an extra. I want to be the lady in the car that Superman holds the falling tower for, or building. That would be super awesome. I mean, hit my lineup anytime. Let me know. Those are all the hot takes you guys have given me. I do want to kind of turn this into a series because it is really fun, and I want you guys to literally rage bait me. Just rage bait me, because sometimes I get really going because I'm passionate. I'm passionate. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope to be posting about like 2 videos a week, ideally. Probably 1 starting out because like I don't got it like that. So have some patience, and I will try to pump out as much as I can. Please leave a like and consider subscribing. Please do. I need you. I need you. Please, please, please. I want to do vlogs and reaction stuff and commentary and hot take stuff with these series. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, 25 minutes. I need to edit this one.